Scalers, it's really amazing to see you all progress in every session. We have reached the 5th session of the English improvement module, and I believe we all deserve a little pat on our back for reaching this far. By now, we are able to confidently converse in English. We have really mastered the art of English conversation. We have understood the significance of building a rich vocabulary and refining pronunciation. We've delved into these strategies and different strategies to amp up our English language. And today, we will be tackling a real game changer, and that is fluency. There are myriad of theories on fluencies, but I'm really eager to know your interpretation. What does fluency in English mean to you? For some, fluency equates to accuracy, which means that you are able to employ an impeccable grammar, to have English sentences constructions flawlessly, to have the fitting vocabulary, and to be able to pronounce the words correctly. Is that your idea of fluency? Unlike that in Scalers, we perceive fluency for you as your ability to effortlessly and confidently speak in English, to be able to share your ideas, to convey your thoughts, your emotions and your sentiments clearly, without any hesitation and any kind of awkward pauses. That is the idea of fluency that we wish to share with you, and we wish to inculcate that in the InSkill sessions. Each of us here are at a different level of oral fluency. I'm sure there are some of you who wrestle with the idea of being judged for not being fluent. On the other hand, there are some of you who may be really making that effort, the diligent effort to refine your fluency. Nonetheless, whichever level of fluency you are, the 3 strategies shared with you today will definitely aid in elevating your English fluency. So point number 1 is, let's not stress about being perfect. And I totally understand, because this is what we have been doing all through the school days. To get that perfect grade, we have pushed ourselves to work towards building that correct sentences, to use the impeccable grammar, and to be using the fitting vocabulary, to work on the lexicals and the syntax. And that very effort of us to perfecting English has brought in frequent pauses and the fear of making mistakes. And we think here over and over and over, trying to convert our mother tongue exactly into English, and that is what we should not be doing. Because these apprehensions have really failed us in our oral fluency. And so, we need to make our sentences as simple as possible, as precise and sometimes straightforward. Because I'll give you an example. Have you ever said something like that the fluid supply of your writing implement has exhausted, when you can very plainly and simple express in terms by saying that your pen has run out of ink? And so I hope that I've been able to tell you my first point very simple, and that is, keep your sentences concise, simple, and sometimes straightforward too. The second point is, try to focus on the words that we use on a day-to-day basis. These are simple, essential English words. Now, the research says that even the native English uses up to 10 to 12% of the English active words. And most of the other words that we learn, we read, and we remember are stored in the passive vocabulary. So what I mean to say is, when we look English in a broader scale, understand that there are thousands and thousands of English words, and not every word can be adopted by us. But try to focus and learn only those English words which is needed for your daily purposes. And if we have to go a little specific, then focus on this part very clearly, and that is that you need to also look for those words and vocabularies that is going to help you in your industry or in the specific profession that you're in. For instance, if you are an entrepreneur, then you have to use for the set of vocabularies and words in English that is going to help you build your relationship with the client. Will be able to express your ideas, your information with the clients. And similarly, let's say if you are in the HR, you have to do the same thing, which means to know the words that will help you build your relationship being in the HR. So if you focus on these two, the broader aspect is that you look into those that is required for you on a daily basis and specifics which is required for your industry or for the profession that you're in. And lastly, as I have been reminding this, practice. It is very important to embrace practice and have the right set of environment. Nonetheless, Inskillers, I really feel that you guys are lucky and privileged because the constant practice which is required by you is offered by InSkills in every session. All you have to do is you have to come down to the sessions, and we have a community, the InSkillers community, that is going to support you to learn the English and to be able to help you be fluent. So if you have that in your mind and if you aim to really improve your English conversation skills, then please make sure that we meet in the class. And as always, there is an activity lined up for you. Thank you.